Okay. Um, thank you, thank you for the love that people are showing me and the understanding of where I'm coming from. Really helped keep me calm. Because when you get in this, it's so hard to stay calm and loving in the middle of it and know what is a good decision, which is the point of my whole channel. I know there's a good outcome if I can make it out of this alive, and I think I can. I'm keeping myself locked in my room. I won't leave until everything that I'm bringing with me is packed. So once I'm out of this house tomorrow, um, then I won't have too much fear from them. I do have 4 kids. Um, these are really, really loving kids. These are really, really great human beings that are so worth standing by. But it seems the more older they get, the more they're forced in that economic system, the more they marry the same friggin' partner that repeats the same cycle. It's like the abuse escalates. Um, I do have one daughter that offered me a place to stay, a really loving place to stay. Um, this was never an option before because she didn't want to be around family, um, which I can understand where she's coming from. But she's offered me a place to stay with her. So I'm going to make arrangements, trying to leave this province tomorrow, and hopefully me and her can connect again. We have had our challenges in the past, but I think that out of out of all of them, she has grown up to be the wisest of them all. So just to update that this answer has shown up. I didn't know that it was there. I kind of put it out there for a few days, and it's like nobody was really too interested in the conversation. But um, now that things have escalated, it's like it's taking a little bit more seriously, and a solution came up. So, again, thank you to everybody that is participating with my YouTube channel. I do consider you more of my family because I know I offend people by the words I speak, because I point a finger and say, is this right? And people don't like their fingers, pointed at them and question their behavior. And I've only started speaking because we need to. The world is falling apart. There is a bigness and a smallness. What I'm going through is the exact same game in the bigness. There are abusers on the planet who are abusing the majority. It's the same game. The same psychology is at work. Which, when I knew how to solve this abuse cycle, um, the only advice that's out there is keep your mouth shut. Sit there and take the abuse, or be the abuser, which I'm kind of against that. Um, it's a global thing. The only way you can stop abuse within your own individual families is to change the belief structure we hold globally. If we can't globally change what we perceive to be right and wrong, then it's experienced in the smallness of our lives. So that's basically what I do with my YouTube channel. Is I've had enough, and I'm going to speak my mind, and I'm not going to go out in public. I seclude myself, but I voice my opinion on my channel to see if there's any other like-minded people in the world like me, or I'm the only one. And trust me, every single person on my channel has helped me out so much, just with words, just with love. Just letting me know you're out there helps me, because it really feels like I'm an island of my own. So thank you so much. I really truly believe those that are participating Not hating my channel, but loving my channel. You're the best people on the planet. I'm pretty critical. So I find a flaw in everything. Everything about you, I'd find a flaw in it because I'm sort of hardwired to see the flaws in everything. And I can't find a flaw with the people that are talking on my channel. Even if you disagree with me, it's like we can get through the conversation in a loving manner. It's so inspirational. So thank you again. I will work the plan tomorrow, and hopefully, even the people that are doing what they're doing can reflect on, look at what we've just done, and look at how we've done it to ourselves, and maybe needs to happen so they can see. It's like people want to bring up this Jesus thing, and it's like Jesus was speaking truth, and they crucified him for speaking truth. And somebody pointed out that I've got a victim mentality, and it's like, yeah, there's either the criminal mentality or the victim mentality. I choose not to be the criminal mentality. If you want to say I have a victim mentality, it's like, what am I the victim of? I'm doing it to myself. Yes, I'm doing it to myself. I fully realize I'm doing it to myself. That's a hard pill to swallow. That if you want to speak in truth, people will crucify you for it. I'm willing to speak the truth instead of be silent or be part of that criminal mind. I don't want to do harm to anybody, although me pointing a finger and questioning makes me appear like I'm trying to do harm to anybody, but I don't want to even do harm to those that are doing harm to me. I don't want to hurt my kids, even though they hurt me. But saying stop appears to cause pain. That's where I failed as a parent, is I haven't said stop. I've always been too understanding and too loving. And I never said stop loud enough so that they could hear it. I cannot figure out how you could say stop and people actually hear and understand those words. I fail in that department. I'm learning how do you say stop so people actually know that word and hear you and stop. That's one thing I want to learn. That's where I need the education, because I don't know how that's done yet. So it's not like I know the answers to everything. There's one of my flaws. There's two of my flaws. Don't know how to say stop where people know and understand what the meaning of that is, and I suck at spelling. Two of the flaws that I'm perfectly willing to say, yep, that's me. I'm flawed. Peace out. And thank you again. I love you all.